welcome to my All My Dolls video for April 2024. I'm really excited to share the new faces with you. I got about 5 new dolls last year, or in the past year. So that's pretty cool. I'm really grateful for that, so I'm really excited to share them with you. So here we go, let's get into the video. So the first new doll I got since last year's video is Frankie, and I got her on August 30th, 2023. And she is an Isabelle with a Carissa wig, so she's a custom. I found her on Mercari. I was just kind of looking, so I had just gotten my first job in years, and I ended up ultimately having to quit, so I only got one paycheck from that job, and I spent most of it on her. So that's fun. But yeah, she's really cute. I really like her. I just saw her on Mercari and instantly fell in love with her. I was like, I have to have her. I got her for less than $100, which was really nice. So that's really good. So yep, this is Frankie. So the next new doll in my collection is Holly, and I got her on January 12th, 2024. She's the last doll I ever bought at American Girl Place Columbus. My cousin took me for my birthday, took me and my sister, and she's the last doll I ever got there. I had to scrape up the money to buy a doll the last time I ever went there, but it was totally worth it. I didn't originally plan on getting her, but I wanted to get a couple other dolls I had in mind, but I saw her there and immediately fell in love with her. I was like, I have to have her. So she's probably one of the prettiest dolls in my collection, to be honest. I'm still learning how to manage her hair. They do not make the hair the way they used to make it, I don't think, so it feels really different. So it gets frizzy really easy, as you can see. But I also got hearing aids on her. If you can see them, I have mixed reviews. I have a mixed review about the hearing aids because I don't know if you can tell, but it's sticking out from her ear. And as she was getting them done, I noticed the display doll that had hearing aids outside of the little corner where they do them, hers were sticking out really weird too, so I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. But the other one turned out fine. I've just thought about taking one of them out and just leaving it out, but I really don't know if I should or not, because I paid for both, which they cost the same no matter how many you get. But yeah, so there's my mini review on the hearing aids. Probably a 7 out of 10 for the hearing aid service. I kind of like how Joss's this is a tangent, I like how Joss's hearing aids work because they just pop into their ear, into the doll's ear. I wish that they could figure out how to do that, but, for all the dolls, but I guess Joss has a special mold in her ear, so I guess that's not really possible, but. So yeah, other than that little tangent, I really do like her. She's really sweet. She has a really sweet face mold. I love the Jess mold. But yeah, so that's Holly. So the next new doll I've got is Felicity, and I got her on January 13th, 2024. She's actually my sister's, so we got Felicity in 2020 when we went to Georgia to visit our grandmother, and she had a Felicity in her room of dolls that she probably found at a flea market or a thrift store or something. And we were allowed to each pick one doll out of the room to take home with us. I picked a porcelain doll, my sister picked Felicity. She wasn't in the best shape. She's actually had her face redone and everything, but my sister just did not bond with her and did not like her very much, so I was like, you know what, I'll take her. One day I can get her meat outfit and fix her up and put her on my shelf of historicals, so I have Felicity now. And she mostly just stays in storage because I don't have her outfit yet, but one day hopefully I can get her meat outfit and then she can be displayed with my historical dolls. So that's Felicity. So the next new doll I got is one I'm very excited to share with you guys. I got Just Like You number 80, and I got her on January 16th, 2024. She was a birthday present from my sister. So they had their end of year sale, and she was one of the dolls on sale for $80 or something like that. Maybe cheaper, I don't fully remember. And I wanted her so bad, but I did not buy her. And it's good I didn't buy her because my sister bought her for me. So this is Violet. She's probably, again, one of the most prettiest dolls in my collection. There's so many dolls I can say that about, but she is so pretty. My sister got her at the benefit sale in, I think, 2022. And I just oh my gosh, I need her. So I finally have her after 2 years. She's really sweet. I don't have any other things to say about her other than she's really pretty and I love her. But yeah, so this is Violet. So the next new doll in my collection is Leah Clark, and I got her on April 16th, 2024. I actually bought her off my sister because my sister was thinking of selling her Leah. And I was like, oh, she's so pretty. I'd buy her if I had the money. And then she said, I'm selling her for $50, and I happened to have $50 from a Depop sale, so it's like, you know what, I'll take her. So now Leah's in my collection. She's such a pretty doll. I need to take more pictures of her, to be honest. But yeah, so here's Leah, and that's how I got her. So this next section is dolls that I've sold since last year's video. The first doll that I sold, well, I don't remember exactly which order I sold these in, but the first doll that I sold was, Sarah. She was a Just Like You number 27. She was a first edition, and I just didn't really bond with her. She looked haunted, to be honest. She was a cute doll, though, but I knew someone else could enjoy her more than I did, so I sold her, and it was really sweet because when I sell dolls, I put a little note with them, and then in the package, and then I will write my American Girl Instagram handle on there in case they want to tell me when they got their doll and stuff like that. So the person who got Sarah messaged me and sent me a picture of her in her new outfit with her new sisters, and it was really sweet. So that made me feel a little bit better about selling her. So I thought about getting a newer Just Like You 27 from like 2012, 2013, because that was like the prime era of American Girl for me. That's when I was really into it. So I might do that one day, and I'll probably reuse the name Sarah. So Sarah will be here again one day, just not right now. So the other doll that I sold is a custom Just Like You 43 that I named Tilly. I rescued her from Goodwill. Well, my sister and my mom did, but they let me have her. So they found her for only $5. She had stains all over her. Her hair was cut off. She had like micro bangs. It was just a situation. So I gave her a Luciana wig. I gave her freckles. I did her lip paint, and I just didn't bond with her. So I decided to sell her as a TLC doll. I don't really know what happened to her. I didn't hear back from the person like ever, but hopefully she's at a good home now, and hopefully they made her look nice, so. But yeah, so those are the dolls I've sold since last year. So this next segment will be all the dolls that were already in my collection. You guys know the drill. You've seen past videos. If you haven't, welcome. So, cool. So the first doll in my collection was Julie Albright, and I got her on November 12th, 2011. And I renamed her Julie Marie Albright, because I thought that middle name sounded cute with her name. So, there's Julie. So the second doll in my collection is Beverly Ingrid Renee Lee, and I got her on January 26, 2013. And she was my second doll, as I have mentioned. And she's the lookalike doll that I chose that looked the most like me. She's Just Like You number 25. And I kind of model her after me. So like this past year, I got diagnosed with autism. So she's also autistic, so now she wears headphones because, like, you know, helping with overstimulation. I thought it'd be cute because I use headphones and earplugs for overstimulation, so now she wears headphones, so that's cool. But yeah, I model her after me, so that's why. Even though they don't match her outfit. I really need to get some that are like not brightly colored like this, that match mine, like some black ones or something, I don't know. But yeah, here's Beverly. So the third doll in my collection was Lainey, and I got her in March 2016. I don't remember what day, but she was my favorite doll for the longest time, and now she's in storage, which is like so sad because she's such a cute and underrated girl of the year. But yeah, I just, you know, need more room, so in storage she goes. But she's out of storage for this video. Welcome, Lainey. So yes, that's my third doll, Lainey. So the fourth doll in my collection is Nenea Mitchell, and I got her on October 3rd, 2018. I picked her out at American Girl Place Columbus, and my mom bought her for me. And it was a really fun trip, and I'm really grateful to have her. She's really pretty. She's one of the most prettiest dolls in my collection. That was not grammatically correct, but it's fine. But yeah, so this is Nenea. And my mom liked her so much that I had to buy my mom her own Nenea because she liked mine so much, so now we both have one. So that's really cute. And I love putting her in this dress of Kit's. Like, this is my favorite outfit for her. She kind of owns this dress now. Like, no one else wears it. I really should put her in something different. But yeah, so this is Nenea. So the fifth doll in my collection is Samantha Jane Parkington. I gave her a middle name. And I got her on June 15th, 2019. She's probably the first doll in my adult collection because I got her after I turned 18, and it's kind of like there's this weird divide between, like, Nenea was probably the last doll I got when I was a kid. So this is Sam, and she's a Pleasant Company Samantha. Really, I wanted like a Mattel Samantha, but she was a really good deal and I couldn't pass her up, and she came with like her hat and everything, so yeah, it'd be cool to have a Mattel Samantha someday, or like a Be Forever one. So I thought about getting another Samantha, but I can't get rid of her. I love her too much. So this is Samantha. So the sixth doll in my collection is Josefina Montoya, and I got her on April 6, 2020. I got her right when the pandemic started. I had money saved up for a tattoo, couldn't get a tattoo, bought a new doll. So that happened. They were on a sale for really cheap, and I was like, I really want Josefina, so I bought her. And then I ultimately ended up cutting off her hair. So now we have Josefina, but with shorter hair, which it's not a bad haircut, but it is kind of like, you know, oh no, I cut her hair off, so it's like this now. But I mean, she looks cute with the braids, so she's so pretty. She's a really underrated character in my opinion. I need to read her book, to be honest. I think it'd be really interesting. I just know it's an abridged version, so it's like, it's not gonna be the same. But, so yeah, that's Josefina. She's really pretty. So the 7th doll in my collection is Caroline Margot Abbott. She has 2 names. I call her Margot, I call her Caroline. She has 2 names. So Margot's kind of a middle name, but also just her name. So, because I wanted to change her name, then I got her, and I was like, okay, Caroline is still a really cute name for her. So, Caroline Margot. So, my 8th doll was Paisley Renee Grant, and I got her on Christmas 2020 from my sister. She's like a country girl. She loves like country music and like horses and stuff. So I picked out a really country sounding name in my opinion, so that's Paisley. So my 10th doll ever was Rebecca Rubin, and I got her on March 31st, 2021. And she was my 10th doll ever, which was a really big deal to me. I got her on Mercari for a really good deal. There's this whole thing where she's supposed to come with her pajamas, but they forgot, so they had to mail them out separately, but I did end up getting her pajamas with her. She's so pretty. She's such an underrated doll in my collection. Like, I forget that I have her. I need to take more pictures of her, so this is Rebecca. So the 11th doll in my collection is Addie Walker, and I got her on May 13th, 2021. She is a 35th anniversary Addie. And I'm actually in the process of taking her hair out of braids because I braided it and left it there for like a long time, and I'm like, I want to do her hair more. Time to take down the braids, and it's taking me forever. But so she's just so pretty. Look at her. Just look at her. But yeah, so that's Addie. So my 13th doll ever was Courtney Moore, and I got her on February 26, 2022. 2022 is a year my collection grew exponentially, and she started that. So she's a doll I kind of went from 0 to 100 on. I went from like, okay, I'm kind of disappointed in this release, to, okay, she's one of my favorite dolls in my collection. She's a comfort doll for me. I really like her. I've collected a few of her pieces from her collection. I have like her caboodle. I got that for my birthday. I have her like Care Bear outfit. I have a few of her mix and match pieces, and she's a really sweet doll. So that's Courtney. So my 14th doll ever is Alice Josephine, and I got her on March 9th, 2022. And she's a Just Like You number 4. And I'm really grateful because I found her for like $80 on Facebook Marketplace, which is a really good deal for her. I think after shipping it was like a little over 100. But yeah, I don't normally talk about prices with my dolls, but since she's such a hard doll to find for a good price, I'm really grateful I found her for that price. So there we go. She's also one of my favorite dolls. I say that about a lot of different dolls, but like, she's so adorable. I'm so grateful to have her in my collection. And she's a doll that I never really planned on getting because she's so hard to find. I didn't even want to deal with it, and then she just randomly popped up in my feed one day, and I was like, okay, I have to have her. So here's Alice. So the 16th ever doll in my collection was Gemma Sinclair, and I got her on, what was it, June the 9th, 2022. I got her literally a week after I got Sarah. Literally a week apart. So I'm really grateful. I also found her for a really good deal. I found her for like $80 on Poshmark, and then after shipping it was like $98, so less than $100 for her, which is insane because she goes for like $300. So again, I don't normally talk prices, but with her, I really want to talk about how much I paid because I'm so grateful I found her for so cheap. She's probably one of the Grail dolls that I actually had in mind as a Grail doll before I got her. And she was so hard to find, and I just kind of stopped looking, and then I found her because she was on a Poshmark lot, and I saw her, and I'm like, I think that's a number 36. I need to see her eyes because her eyes were closed. They were laying down. And the seller posted it. She thought she had blonde hair. It's like, oh, she has blonde hair and green eyes. I'm like, well, that's not the right doll. But her eye, where she has the decal eyes, I was like, oh, wait, no, that's the right doll. So I bought her. I was going to offer like 90 or 100, and she's like, I'll take her for 80 before I even offered. And she's like, oh, I was like, okay. So that was really lucky. They did not know what they had. That was really lucky. So that's how I got Gemma. So the 17th ever doll in my collection is Andy Jane. She is my favorite doll. Probably really close second is my number 111, which is Holly. And but yeah, she's my favorite doll. I wanted her for so long. She was a Grail doll. I got her at the benefit sale, and I was so excited to see her at the benefit sale. So she was the first doll I bought at the benefit sale. The only time I got to do it, because they're not doing it anymore. And it's the only year they did it online too. So it was the second year they did it online. The first year they offered shipping, and shipping was a mess. But gratefully all my dolls got here, so that's cool. But yes, this is Andy Jane. I don't have much else to say except that she's my favorite doll. Big comfort doll for me. I love her short hair. She looks so cute in pigtails. So yes, that's Andy Jane. So the 18th ever doll in my collection is a Just Like You number 35. I named Haley. I got them at the benefit sale with Andy Jane. I got both Andy Jane and Haley on July 21st, 2022. And not much else to say about Haley. They're kind of a tomboy. They're gender non-conforming, so they like wear all kinds of different stuff. But yeah, so that's Haley. So the 19th ever doll in my collection is Mavis Mildred. Thinking of changing her name, I'm not sure. But she is a Just Like You 40 that I got on October 23rd, 2022. My sister got her for me because she planned on getting us each our 20th dolls for Christmas. So she had to bridge the gap because she had more dolls than me at the time. So she got me Mavis. I had no idea that's what she was doing. I was just like, ooh, a new doll. It was so random. But she told me why later. And Mavis is a doll I've wanted for a while and is like kind of harder to find now. So I'm really grateful to have her. Another doll that I forget that I have. I need to stop doing that. I have way too many. But yeah, she's adorable. I love her. She has dark green eyes and they're really pretty. So yeah, that's Mavis. So my 20th doll ever was Ivy Ling, and I got them on December 25th, 2022 from my sister. So our first dolls were Julie and Ivy. I got Julie, my sister got Ivy. So then for our 20th dolls, my sister got Julie for herself and then got me Ivy. So it was a big deal. And even though I've sold some dolls since then, it kind of messes up the order. Ivy will always be my 20th doll. It will always be a big deal. So I'm really grateful that that's what we got to do for our 20th dolls. So we almost did that for our 10th dolls, but then because there was a Facebook Marketplace listing that had Julie and Ivy for a really good deal, but it didn't work out. So our 20th dolls worked out. So that's really cool. But I saw someone put Molly glasses on their Ivy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. These aren't as round as Molly's glasses, but they still work. It's really cute. She looks really cute in them. So that's Ivy. So the 21st ever doll in my collection is Corinne Tan, and I got her on January 14th, 2023 at the American Girl Place. That's the year that we went for my birthday, and we did the party and everything, and I picked out a doll. Well, I bought the doll myself, but it was with gift money, so she was a birthday gift. And I don't have much to say, but I love her. She's adorable. She really grew on me over the course of the year, so I ended up getting her the year after her year. So I got her in 2023 instead of 2022, but she's really cute. I like her a lot. I love her blue hair, even though it's kind of hard to style clothes with it. She's really unique. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, so that's Corinne. So that was all my American Girl dolls April 2024. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm putting this together really last minute, but I want to stick to my yearly April video, so hopefully I can get this out to you guys. If not, it'll be up in May, but hopefully it'll be up by the end of the month. So thank you for watching. Stay safe.